Hello viewers, my name is Oleguchigozie. In this demo, I'm going to show you how to install Moodle LMS on your local server. Okay, to get started, all you need to do is very simple. You go to this Wamp server. Well, because I'm using Windows, I'm going to use Wamp server for the installation. It is already included Apache, PHP, and MySQL server. Even MariaDB has been included. Okay, all you need to do is download the Wamp server for your architecture of your system. I'm using 64-bit here. All right, you can download for 32-bit if you are using 32-bit operating system. Okay, then after you download Wamp server, all you need to do, you come to Moodle download page. Okay, all you need to do, you click the latest version, the one you want to download. You make sure you download the zip file. That's all you need. Okay, once you download the Wamp server and the Moodle that is the zip file, then just run the installer. Okay, let me show you. I've already downloaded the Wamp server. I'll just double click on it and run the installer. After successful installation, you are going to see the icon here. You double click to open it, and once you open it, it will start to be running. It is going to show on the taskbar, and it's going to show green to tell you that it is already running. So I'm going to the installation directory. So I'm going to open this in a new window and go to Wamp. Okay, you will see Wamp 64 here. All you need to do is to double click on it, and you see www folder. You open it. Now what you need to do now is very simple. So I have my Moodle file here, that's the Moodle zip file, and I just opened www folder of the Wamp server. So all I need to do is to double click on this. I'm already installed WinRAR. So you drag the Moodle file and drop it on the www folder. That's the easiest way to do extraction. Okay, I'm extracting the Moodle file. Okay. Alright, the installation just finished, and you can see the folder has been moved. This Moodle folder you are seeing here contain all the Moodle files. Okay, so let me clear the screen. I'm going to close this window and also close this one. Then let me show you what is inside this folder. If I double click on this Moodle folder, you can see. You don't need to know any of these things. Okay, you don't need to know. Your own is just to extract the file here. Okay, that's all you need to do. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is very simple. I'm going to close this folder. Just remember, you just drop a file here. Remember, you can rename this folder to anything, but for simplicity, I'm going to allow the name Moodle. Okay, I'm going to launch the browser once again, and here I'm going to enter local. All you need to do is just type localhost here. Just type localhost. Okay, now when you type localhost, this page is going to show. Now we need to set up our database. Just click on PHP my admin. Just click on it, PHP my admin. Okay, you are going to see this login page. All you need to do is very simple. Just enter the username and password. Okay, by default the username is root and the password is actually blank. Okay, it simply means that the username here, you just enter root. The way you say password, you leave it blank. Okay, and now click login, and here you just log in to the PHP admin dashboard. All you need to do here is to create a database. And how do you create database? Is very, very simple. All you need to do is just to click on databases. Then here you give your database a name. I'm going to name it Moodle. You can give it any name you like. Okay, but to keep everything simple, I name it Moodle and click create. Now you don't need to create a table. Just make sure you select the database you created and go to privileges. Then you just go to privileges and click on it. Then here you can see add user account. Click on it. You need to enter a username. Okay, for simplicity, as I told you, I'm going to use Moodle, but you make sure you use a name that you can easily remember. Okay, I just enter Moodle. Then you need to select host name. By default it is localhost, so this percentage localhost is the same thing as selecting localhost here, so you can just select localhost for simplicity. Then you need to enter a password. Remember to make sure the password you are going to enter, you should be able to remember it. I'm going to make everything simple. I'm going to use Moodle. So you need to confirm the password by retyping it. Then after you have done all these things, all you need to do, you click on check all privileges, that is global privileges. Make sure you check all. Then you click on go. Okay, so you don't need, that's all. You have created two things. You created the database and the username. Now that you have done that, you need to open a new tab. So what you need to enter on the address bar, enter localhost / Moodle. Now this Moodle we enter here is the name of our folder. Remember when we created the folder of the Moodle. Let me show you quickly. If we go to right here under Wamp server, the local disk Wamp server 64, open it. Remember we extract under www folder is the root directory. The folder that contain our Moodle file is named Moodle. Okay, the name of the folder, that is what I entered here. Now press enter key. Now after you have done that, you will see Moodle installation page. Okay, now click on next. Then this is by default it has dictated and set up all the parts you need. Okay, so you don't need to do anything here, just click on next. Okay, it is asking choose database driver. Since remember we selected MySQL, I'm going to use MySQL. Just click next. Now this is where you enter the details of the database you created. Okay, remember our database name is Moodle. You just enter it here. So remember, enter the database name that you created. Okay, now the username that I created is Moodle. I'm also entering Moodle, and the password is also Moodle. The password that I created when creating the username. Okay, our username is Moodle, and so this username and the password and other is what we created here under the privilege, under the database we created. I name it Moodle, and under privileges we have another username called Moodle. Okay, so the password for the username is what we just entered here as the database password. Okay, so all you need to do now is just click next. So the Moodle is going to confirm. Just click on confirm. So the Moodle is going to check the requirement for the installation. So once you it seems as if we have our installation cannot proceed. So once you get any red warning, that any error that is highlighted in red like this one, it means you cannot continue the installation. And if you have all this red content here, all this status is that say check. So if it is not saying okay, you cannot continue the installation. And you can still see it here. We have two things to fix. This one that have orange, yes, orange warning, it is optional. It is not required for the installation. Okay, so as long as you don't see install here, It simply means that you cannot proceed. There is error. You must solve all environment problem. That is what it's saying here. You have to solve all the environment problem found above before proceeding to install the Moodle version. So we can't proceed now. So but if you are having the same error, you can follow along, correct the error. But if you see install here, just move on and continue the installation. So since I'm using Wamp server, and if you are using Wamp server, I hope you will follow along. But if you are using any other server, you may see different issue. Okay, so let us quickly fix this error. And to do that, all I need to do, I come to my Wamp server here. This is this Wamp server. Then you go to, okay, under PHP, click on the php.in. okay, php.in, just click on it. So when you just open in my next window, this file will open. Okay, now how do you fix this error? Let us start. Now the first one is sodium must be installed and enabled. That is what it is saying. So I have to copy. You just copy this file, copy it, copy this name, sodium. Okay, sodium. You go to the file you open, you just press Ctrl F. Ctrl F will allow you to find something. I just press the sodium and I make sure I click direction to down, so it will start from top to bottom. I will now start to search it. Now where you see this extension equals to sodium, all you need to do is just to remove that semicolon. Just remove the semicolon. Okay, then let us see another error that we have. Another error is PHP setting max input vars must be at least 500. Okay, all you need to do, just copy this max input vars, Ctrl C to copy it. I return back to the file. I will press Ctrl F again, once again, to open the search, the find. I will paste this max input var and click search. Okay, saying none. If it is none, I need to go to tick up to find if it is at the upper part of the file. I click. Okay, here I have it. Do you see max input vars equals to 2500? But Moodle is saying that it must be at least 5000. So that means I need to increase the value. So I return back. All I need to do here is to increase this to 6000. Just from 5000 upward. Now I can click save this file. I just save it, and now that after saving it, I return back to my Wamp server icon, click on it, and make sure that all I need to do is stop all services. Just stop it. After stopping it, I will now click start all services once again. It is going to show green. Once it shows green, I know that all the services have been started. Okay, you can see now it has turned green. Once this green is showing, that means you are good to go. Okay, so all I need to do now is to refresh this installation page. Now refresh it. Congratulations guys, we have fixed the error. Do you see now that we fixed the error? It is, you are seeing continue. You say your server environment meet all minimum requirement to continue the installation. Okay, so I will now click continue. It is a time to grab a cup of coffee and enjoy yourself while the installation is going. I also advise that you just allow your system, don't touch the in short, allow the system to do the installation, like the browser, So that is my own advice, but you can still be doing other things while the installation is going in background. But don't close this tab. If you close this tab, that means you have terminated the installation and you are going to crash the installation as well. That means the next time you are starting, you need to start from the beginning. Okay, so this installation is going to take a while, and it is going to be loading a lot of files. As a result of that, I'm going to fast forward this until we get to area we need to continue. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, the loading has stopped, and if you scroll down you will see continue. Okay, so you just click continue. Alright, so by seeing this page, that means you're almost there. This is the configuration page where you can add the username and the password. Okay, so here I'm going to enter a username. So because I'm just leave it as admin, because I'm the admin of this web. Okay, but you can just use your own name. Okay, if your name is Paul, you can just use Paul here. Okay, but this is the overall the main admin. Okay, so I'm just use admin since I'm running it on my local server. I'm not worried about the issue. Okay, and the password is also, you need to enter a password. Okay, so I'm going to click and enter a password that I can easily remember. Okay, so I need to follow the rule of the password, and that's why. Okay, must have a special character, of course. So the password, I have entered my password. Then the next thing I need to do is to add a name. Okay, and my last name. Okay, so this username you enter is what you use to be logging in, but this one is just the name that appear on your profile. So you need to enter an email address. Let me use a test email. Okay, let's see, a test email at gmail.com. So email visibility to everyone. Data is city. I'm in just here. Also need to select a country. Okay, let's select the country. Then you also select your time zone. Your time zone is Lagos. Okay, this is it here. Just click update profile. Alright, we have just shown this page. You can just enter your site full name and also enter a short name. Alright, so site home description is optional. Default time zone, I'm going to select Africa, Lagos once again. We have it here. Okay, then I'm going to click continue. Okay, I need a support email. Okay, just enter the support email. This is now. Okay, my support email is going to be the email I entered before. Let me enter OCA test email. Yes, the email.com. Let's save. Click on save. Alright, congratulations guys, we just finished setting up our Moodle LMS. The installation has been done, and you can see the new look of Moodle 4.x has been installed. Okay, you can see the new UI. Expand to and now do explore this okay. So we have register access item 19. You have a more beautiful UI guys. As you can see, you can access your site admin here, and here you can access the profile. Maybe if you want to change the profile, you can change it here. Okay, so guys, congratulations for successfully installing Moodle. Congratulations. In our next tutorial, I will show you how to install a Moodle theme. Okay, thank you and God bless you.